Welcome to FaithWorks Day 4. We are making great progress. Things are going really well. So, how many here? Today's your first day with us today. Oh! Okay, cool, welcome. This week, starting with Monday, we were asking the question about the relationship between faith and works. We saw from James 2 that faith without works is dead. Yeah, and that the faith of the Bible is a faith that results in works. It springs from the inside out and produces good works. We looked at Ephesians 2. It says, by grace we are saved through faith. And that is not our own doing. It is a gift from God, not of works, so nobody should boast. And that we are God's workmanship created in Christ Jesus for good works that He has prepared in advance for us to do. The idea is that we've been given faith by God in part so that good works would follow. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor do people light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a stand, and it gives light to the whole house. In the same way, let your light so shine before others, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Heard a story today from a grandma today, whose granddaughter has helped here a number of years, wasn't here this year, and she said, I want my daughter to be in a church like yours. I like your church. Right? And it's because she saw the way we treat each other. It was reminding of the teaching that Jesus says, by this all men will know you're my disciples if you have love one for another. Good works are not meant to be an end in itself, but to point to God Himself. The people of Israel who had been in exile, meaning they were shifted, they were kicked out of home, sent packing to Babylon, a different country, where they were living under the oppression of another country. So the prophet Jeremiah is back in the homeland. He sends this message to them because the people are saying, what's it like to be the people of God in this strange land? This is what he says to them. Build houses and live in them. Plant gardens and eat their produce. Take wives and have sons and daughters. Some people might feel like, I don't feel at home. Well, number one, we're not home yet, all right? Ultimately, our hope is for a perfect home, a new heavens and a new earth, where all this pain will be gone. But in the meantime, you ask the question, well, what should we be doing? You might think, let's just hunker down in our little tribe and take care of each other. That's not what the prophet tells the people of God who are in Babylon. You're to do things like build houses, make babies, tend your gardens. And it says, and so you're in the strange land, and then in the end he says, but seek the welfare of the city. Well, why should I care about the people in this strange land around me? Well, because they're people. They're image bearers. Everybody in every place, in every stage, bears the image of God and are to be honored, treated with respect and dignity. And so, even as we find ourselves, and it's quite likely that the church will increasingly find ourselves feeling like outsiders in our own country, we are to seek its welfare. We're to do what we can to make this place better. And then the prophet says, for in seeking their welfare, you will find your welfare. In other words, we're to contribute to society. And as we contribute, we benefit from that as well. If we play this game, I'm just going to take care of me and mine, and the heck with everybody else, you end up in a place you don't want to. You may even end up with the stuff you want, but you'll be empty as a result. That's not the gospel way.